There was a high school boy, and he was a Catholic named Jim, and him and his family weren't very slim. He was nervous, not ready for his first day of school. He moved there last week from another school. He was scared to go there because he was the opposite of cool. He was bullied at his old school from the kids there that ruled. Once he ran away, but in the end he decided to stay. He wasn't ready for his new school of people. Before his first day, he even went to church and prayed at the steeple. He wakes up the next morning and he was in a hurry. He walks into school and takes a look at the flurry. Now he's in fury because all the kids turned and laughed at him. The kid who laughed the hardest was a bully named Tim. Before they know him, they started calling him names. He wasn't ready for all the bad names that came. Lardo, Fatty, Mr. Hamburger Patty. Other bad names that made everyone chatty. The next few weeks were filled with heck. By the end of each day, he was a complete wreck. On Friday, they told him he could only run to the fridge. That day after school, he walks over to the Golden Gate Bridge. He goes to the middle and then to the side. He starts to cry as he looks down at the river's tide. The cop drives by and gets out of the car. Jim jumps but doesn't get very far. He saves Jim by just a grab of the collar. Jim jerks around and then starts to holler. He yells, "Let go of me, just let me go. I have a lot of problems in my life that you wouldn't know. My life is heck, it should be through. The names they call me at school, all of it is true." He goes back home in a police car. His parents are happy to see him and they ask about his scar. The police tells them the story. Tim tells that he got it during school. Now they're in worry. He was punched in the face by a kid he didn't know. It was a senior called Lucas Monroe. Jim goes back to school for just one day. He was bullied more and didn't want to stay. They heard about the news and they picked on him about it, calling him more names, calling him a fat word that starts with S and ends with it. He stops going to school. He isolates himself at home. No place to go and nowhere to roam. He lives the rest of his life in his mom's house. He has nothing in his life, not even a spouse. His life was ruined by his bullying peers. He got more crap than bald Britney Spears. His life was taken away because of his childhood. The steeple was the last place in strength that he stood. This is one person's story out of many. There's a lot of bullying, but there shouldn't be any. Every day this stuff takes place. Don't be mean to people, just give them some space. You don't want to be responsible for ruining people's lives. When you make a mean joke about someone, emotionally it's like stabbing them with knives. They are the reasons why bullying should stop. If bullying was illegal, I wonder how many people would have been handcuffed by a cop. Bullying is not good, so why would you do it? Because it hurts the people that have to go through it. This stuff happens in real life. It happens every day. This stuff isn't fiction. It's not from a play.
Bullying, it ain't cool. Don't do it at home, don't do it at school. Don't be hazing, what you're doing ain't amazing. You look like a fool, what you're doing is cruel. Make fun of others and how they act. It's only your opinion and not a fact. Don't be a bully, don't you dare. What you are doing, it just ain't fair. Making fun of what they wear, the color of the skin. Why don't you just try and be a friend? You want everyone to take a look. So you run home and put it on Facebook. Being so mean, hide behind the computer screen. Posting things that just aren't true. Hey cyberbully, is that all you do? Don't you realize you are ruining people's lives? Don't be a bully, don't you dare. What you are doing, it just ain't fair. Making fun of what they wear, the color of the skin. Why don't you just try and be a friend? What?